Hello. When someone starts joining, we'll start doodling. Hello, welcome. This is my second ever stream, so if you do join today, or if you're watching this later on, I really hope you enjoy this. I'll just get started with some basic doodling, and yeah, if anyone does join us, hopefully we get up to some yapping as well. I love yapping, so yeah. I'll just get started with the drawing. So I'm gonna start off by writing YouTube, because I always feel like I need like a middle sort of like centerpiece for any of my art pieces, or even like a page of like doodling and stuff. So yeah, so I write YouTube there. I hope you guys can see that. This is fun. Okay, I'm getting really like wintry and cozy over here with some candles. I really love this candle. I'll be so sad when it starts going out. Okay, so doodling is essentially the thing that I love doing, and it is just, yeah, it's just really fun. I feel like it's something you can do absolutely anywhere. Like, wherever you go in the world, you take yourself, you take your mind, you just take like a little notepad and you can doodle. And I love just like letting my brain kind of go wherever it wants to on the page. So, yeah. I am starting off by drawing essentially a little me, and I'm just holding a little notebook. Okay, so a little notebook, and the kinds of pens that I use, it really like depends on just how they feel. I don't really have any kind of like major objections to pens, except maybe pens that are like italic. So like how some of them sort of give like an italic marking like that, rather than like a round one like this. I just feel like it gives me like really sort of like dodgy lines, so I tend to not go for those ones. I think what I'll do is probably adjust the camera so you can see the doodles a little bit more clearly, so I'll just pop my microphone down for a second. There we go. And a little bit more light. So, okay. So one of my like biggest, I guess role models is Bob Ross, and I guess not just like him as a person, but I guess him as an artist. He is, I don't know, there was something about his art that was just, I guess, very healing, and yeah, I love the power of like art to heal. I think there's a lot that is there to sort of like help people as well. So I just drew in a little mountain range, and I guess what I'll also do is maybe just draw some little fields. One thing that I was taught by like an art teacher is that you need to sort of like, if you're drawing like a scene, it's nice to sort of like draw it in a way that like opens up to whoever's sort of like viewing it. So if you are someone that's like looking at a landscape, you kind of want to be looking at somewhere where you're going to go, if that makes sense. So for example here, like I've drawn a stream here on this side, on the left side. And it's kind of like you're looking into the stream, maybe you're on a bridge somewhere. These in the background are not pyramids, they're just mountains. And so it kind of looks like you're looking into like what could be your next adventure. And then on the right hand side here, you have like a little walking path. And you can essentially imagine how your walks along these fields look like. So yeah, that's sort of like the general gist of where I tend to go with landscapes. I love drawing them. Draw a little eraser there. It looks a little bit like a coffee bean as well. Little sharpener. So yeah, I'm trying this new sort of like streaming setup as a way of just putting myself out of my comfort zone and into a place that feels very scary, but is also very rewarding as well, because you get to meet people, you get to say hello. And so yeah, it's quite a nice and peaceful Sunday here. It is. I'm based in the UK. And yeah, it's been very quiet, especially for like London, the city. Landscapes. Oh, we have a viewer. Hello. I'm from India. Welcome aboard. How are you today? How's it going? India's beautiful. Wow, it's so far away as well. It's amazing, the power of the internet. I'm just drawing some little doodles. Just like some mountains. What can I do with this one? I can put a little miniature sheep in here. This is quite fun. So, there we go. Some little sheep. This one's got a little friend. And yeah, so I was just saying how quiet it's been today in the UK. I guess maybe not like the whole of the UK, but where I am. It's quite nice. It means that everyone is sort of resting, as they should be on a Sunday. I think I'll just add like a little bear here. Because, I don't know, there's something about bears that's just, I mean, obviously scary out in the wild, but really comforting when you draw them. This one's got a little heart, so we all know it means no harm. And give him some feet. All bears have just a little tuft of a tail right there. coincidentally stumbled on the live. It's going good. Amazing. Well, welcome aboard. I just doodle here. I am an illustrator and a scientist, so I do this in my spare time, and I really love doing this. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're joining. How's your week been? I hope you've had a good week. Are you ready for Monday? I think people start to get like the Sunday scaries at some point. Okay, I think I'll draw another pencil here. Not a pencil this time. Draw this one, writing a little bit. So that one's that. I can do Bob. Bob Ross. Lovely. Amazing. Okay. Nice. So doodling is something that I just love doing in like the evening, just like after work. It's just something that's so like relaxing. I don't always have a lot of like patience to write like a diary. And sometimes drawing it out is enough. So yeah, that's where all of this sort of like comes from. Okay. Today will be slightly quieter stream. I think while everyone is sort of resting, I'm still trying out like different days, which ones work better. I had quite a busy stream on Wednesday, and today is slightly more quiet, which is also really lovely. And then I think what I'll do is add a little label here. Pentel. It's getting good. Week's been good. You're a scientist and artist. That's a cool combo. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, it's a little what can I say? It's busy. It's really busy. Bob Ross thing, didn't see that coming. Yeah, Bob Ross. So yeah, I mean, I think doing both like science and art is something that a lot of people love. But it's just like the combo is not very like, it's not very well combined probably in the world. I think, yeah, it's just, how can I put it? I guess art helps science a lot, and science helps art a lot as well. Like, you can't explain a lot of things in science without some diagrams, but when you think of the two just like abstractly, I feel like a lot of the time they tend to feel like almost polar opposites. Like, you can't be both creative and logical, which is not always the case. So I think they go hand in hand really well. I'm just going to write science and art. So yeah, Bob Ross. I was just saying how lovely it was to just sort of like witness his gentleness and sort of like, I'm not sure, just sort of experience his inner world through his paintings. And I mean, a lot of the time, I won't say they were like generic or anything, they were stunning like landscapes, but you could see like it brought him a lot of joy, and I think it was mostly him that people wanted to see, not just like the landscapes. So yeah, it's always lovely to just sort of like see a reel about Bob Ross pop up, for example, and just be reminded of like there are still really kind people in the world. Question, how's this YouTube thing started, if it's okay? Question. Do you mean how did I start YouTube? Or why? I guess I just wanted somewhere to sort of like create. I've always really loved YouTubers ever since I was like a kid. Well, not too much of a kid, YouTube didn't exist back then, but I love the idea of like sharing my life with the world in a way. Not with the whole world, just sort of like putting it down on video and growing a community. And I'd always wanted to be someone who created videos and vlogs, but I never really had like the confidence to do so when I was younger. And I also feel like I didn't have anything interesting to say. I sometimes feel like that now as well. I don't really feel like I have anything very interesting to say, but at least I tend to just capture the world around me and share that instead. Yeah, I guess that's it really. I just really wanted to share what I saw and what I experienced, and I didn't necessarily have like a plan that went with it. But yeah, I'm just doing it because it brings me some sort of joy. Subscribe, thank you. Welcome aboard. That's really sweet. Yeah, I guess I'm just sort of like floating in life right now. I'm just trying to find things that sort of, like bring me joy. I think we all are in a way. It's quite it's quite a funny thing because we don't necessarily focus on joy a lot when we're growing up and picking our careers and studying, because I think sometimes studying is very like stressful, painful thing to do, but and I feel like I was never really told that I can pick joy growing up as well, which is not a bad thing. Oops, I'm so sorry if that broke your ears. It's not a bad thing that let me fix that one right there. Sorry, I'm putting it on a paintbrush because my last stream it wasn't loud enough to be heard. I really need to figure out a way to sort of like hold it properly. So yeah, I think picking joy is something that I wasn't really familiar with. I'm gonna write pick joy. Or choose joy, really. I should have wrote choose joy. And I think only as I've gotten older, I've started to see like, I guess, the value of choosing joy. And oh, we have someone else. How are you doing, Mary? I'm all good. How are you? How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? I know this is quite a late one. I mentioned earlier, I'm just trying to sort of like test which days are good for like streaming when everyone else is on. So it looks like probably so far Wednesdays are pretty good. But then again, I've only really done 2 days, including today. It's going good. Thank you very much for asking. Oh, great. How are your weeks, guys? let me know if you'd like anything drawn as well. Last time I ended up drawing whoever was listening as fruit. So if you'd like to be drawn as a fruit, just let me know. So yeah, what I'm doing so far is mostly just like doodling whatever I feel like in the moment. And I guess a lot of it is just like, I'm bringing a lot of like landscapes, nature. I feel like I'd love to go on a holiday at some point. It would be really nice. I've not really been on one in a little while. I miss the mountains quite a lot. Which is funny because I never really grew up around mountains. Like the UK is like famously flat. Like we don't have many mountains. I mean, if you go to Scotland, of course, like you got all the mountains there. Let me just spin my laptop a little bit so you can see more. And move this around as well. It was good. I didn't go overboard on Thanksgiving, which is a good thing. Amazing. Ah, yes, it was Thanksgiving. American viewers here, I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving, which is a good thing. Yes. I guess I'm not entirely familiar with like what happens with Thanksgiving. So you guys eat. I know that like there's a turkey involved, and I suppose it's kind of like Christmas in the UK. Like you make like a Christmas dinner over here. So yeah, it's great to like celebrate, and I feel like a lot of celebrations are sort of worthwhile with the right people, I think. When you're with friends, or even if you're spending it alone, to be honest, I feel like sometimes your own company is like the best company as well. So it's not really the things that you have or what you do. It's just really like how you're feeling, isn't it? So yeah, good one on not like going overboard. I'm not entirely sure what I'm drawing here. It looks like an amalgamation of like the most chaotic thoughts I've ever had. There's like a bear. Most definitely, Christmas is coming up soon in 25 days. Oh my goodness, it is, isn't it? It feels like it was, I know everyone says this, but it feels like it was just January, like yesterday. I never know where like the months go. It's incredible. I am not ready for 2026. I feel like 2025 is still like a little baby, you know? But no, she's grown. She's grown with us all. And yeah, is anyone doing New Year's resolutions? Because I actually don't do any New Year's resolutions. I might regret saying this, but I stopped at a very young age because I just found myself getting really stressed out. You know, it's not like the idea of like doing a New Year's resolution. I think I'm fine with like goal setting, but I think the yearly sort of like time frame that you have to get everything on your to-do list sort of done is really scary and very like anxiety provoking. So I tend not to do them myself. I just generally have like a goal of, I guess, trying to like put myself in new and interesting situations and out of my comfort zone. Like I'm fully out of my comfort zone right now, if you couldn't tell. But I do love coming on here. Like once I'm live, I love it. So yeah. Indeed, where did the time go? I know, right? I got a list that I've come up with. Ah, okay. Well, you're way more brave than I am. That's amazing. No resolutions. I always end up failing. No, that's the thing. You don't fail. I think honestly, just surviving another year is enough. Like that's hard as it is without having to put pressure on yourself. I think when I look back, I'm just like, yes, good one. I survived. We're good. It's brilliant. I'm gonna do what I can to stick to those resolutions. Okay. Do you want to share any of your resolutions? Like, what are you gonna do? No worries if you don't want to. Just curious. My resolution is to eat healthier, way too much junk food. CJB1454, welcome back. You were at the last live as well. Way too much junk food. But junk food just tastes so good, doesn't it? That's a really brave one. Like honestly, I don't think I would survive that one. I think, like, honestly, burgers mean so much to me. Not even like meat burgers, just generally, I think the concept of a burger is probably the nicest thing. Like, imagine you're just having a really hard day, and then all you got to do is take out some bread, put a little, like, veggie or meat patty, whichever one you prefer, on some bread with some cheese and some lettuce. You know, it's great. It's amazing. I'm gonna draw little like legs on this burger. Not to like deter you from your from your resolution already. Like you're gonna be absolutely fine. I believe in you. I don't believe in myself. How's it Stack 5774, welcome aboard. Hey, how's it going? I'm here to do my part in influencing the course of the stream. Amazing. Thank you so much. Influence away. Failing is never an option, even though you've gotten sidetracked, but it still doesn't mean you can give up altogether. Oh, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Never give up, guys. I think I haven't given up, in a way. I've just stopped making, like, resolutions, but I haven't given up on trying with stuff. That's different. Well, I'll try. Yes, you will. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Same New Year's resolution. No more junk food. I know it can be addictive, but I'll do my best. Okay, everyone. Okay, chat. You can do this. No more junk food. No more. This is our last burger right here on the page. No more. That burger hearing all this being like singing "Don't Go Breaking My Heart." That is a brilliant one. Don't go breaking my heart. Okay, let's make the burger say this. Don't go breaking. That's what I love about lives. You never really know where they're gonna go. Okay. Alright. Oh god, sorry about that. Lovely. Okay. In the spirit of eating healthier, let's just start off drawing some fruit. So we'll have a little banana, a little apple, because that's all we're going to be eating this year. I won't be eating any apples. I'm actually allergic to apples. I didn't see this coming too. I know. I think honestly, like the sillier things are, the better it is for like your mental health. It's just great. Can you see all of this? It is quite in the corner, isn't it? Let's add a little bit more light onto here. Oof, that was bright. Can see the veins in my cornea. Okay, let's turn it down a little while. Oh, it's coming up blue in the stream. That's amazing. I think homemade burgers are actually okay. Oh, I always homemade burgers. They're so fun. I think they taste better as well, you know. I mean, what makes fast food bad is all the preservatives, fats, colorants, artificial flavors, etc. True, that's very true. My mind wanders again, sing the banana. I see minions singing banana, nana, nana. Oh, that's cute. Thanks, guys. I wonder what a minion looks like. I know roughly what they look like. They're yellow. Okay, they look slightly like thumbs and jeans. So I'm gonna do my best little minion. Let's draw that. This is their overalls. Do they have something on their overalls? I think they have a little pocket. And they have little legs. And actually, they have quite well-defined arms. I never realised that. Did you guys ever realise their arms? I think they've only got 3 fingers. Yes, they do. Which is completely fine. They've got little black gloves. Okay, the difficult part is coming up. We've got to get the goggles right. We only ever have like one try. I think I'll draw one with one eye. There we go. Look at that. Happy little minion. Should we give him a little bit of hair? There we go. Banana. Cool. Okay, what else can we add to this? Should we do a couple of blueberries? Blueberries tend to have like a little crown on their heads. So I draw that. I made an illustration this week where it's just like blueberries, like sad berries. This one looks a little bit like a chicken. That's okay. It's a blue chicken. There we go. That's amazing. Very nice how you did the minion. Thank you. That's actually my first minion ever. I love how every minion has some unique feature, even in the form of number of those tiny hair. Also, hi Mary in chat. Tactile, hi. Sorry, I didn't realize you joined. Welcome. Welcome back. Thank you for making the last stream very enjoyable as well. How has your week been? It's been quite a few days in between. And yes, every minion does seem to have like a little personality. It's kind of like cats. They each come with like pre-installed software, don't they? You never know what you're getting. So, what is everyone up to today? Or what have you been up to and where are you based? I know we had some people from Paris last time. Someone from Mexico. And today we have someone joining us from India. Isn't the internet just a magical place? It's great. I'm from New Jersey, USA. Oh, amazing! I think I've actually been to New Jersey. It's really cool. How is it over there? What's the news? I say I think because it was a stopover on a flight. But I've been to New York. New York is amazing. I miss New York a lot. I actually, after visiting, I was there for about 4 days, chat, like 4 days. And I fell in love with the place. And I wanted to move there. Unfortunately, I can't right now. Just life. But yeah, it's very cool. And people were very nice over there as well. Everyone seems very like welcoming, and just like in like the films as well. It's very cozy over there. I just joined. It's nice that you stream around the time I unwind. Well, you're welcome. I found that. I checked your resting schedule, and I was like, that's when I'm gonna stream. Right now I'm drawing 6. Well, nothing much. Same old stuff. I think that's nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Lovely. I'm glad that you're drawing. I wonder what you're drawing today. How does everyone wind down from the week as well? I tend to go for like runs on Sundays. And yeah, mostly just like watch the ducks in the ponds. I think that's probably one of my favourite things to do. I think they're just silly little creatures, aren't they? Not silly, but they're very sweet. But if you watch ducks for long enough, you'll begin to like understand the hierarchy, like who is who in the family, who disrespects who. You can even kind of tell like which ducks have been like together for ages. I feel like there's just something very like coded about ducks that I don't quite understand, but I'm sure like if we ever meet a duck, not a duck, but like if we ever meet like a duck specialist, they'll be able to tell us like what it is about them and their like social, yes, their social standings, like what they do. Yeah. Speaking of Joanna, I just subscribed to your channel a while back. Oh, thank you so much. I'm always very grateful to everyone who like subscribes and stays. Yeah, when I make my videos, I never really imagine anyone watching them. So, yeah, it's always very, very sweet. So yeah, I think I might just add some shadows to this bubble writing. There you go. I watched a funny video today. Amazing. What was it about? Sometimes like funny videos just come at the right times. I've seen some like when you have a really bad day and you just watch like a really good like funny cat video, it just instantly like switches your mood. It's just brilliant. I feel like the world needs more funny content, and yeah, I feel like a lot of the time, especially like on the news and just generally like social media, we tend to focus more on like shock factor and like things that aren't necessarily so good or good for us as well. Yeah, but funny does well as well. I don't know why we don't just make more funny content. Oh wow, didn't receive a notification. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have no idea how YouTube works on notifications. How has the stream been going? Well, it's been going fine. I had a whole spiel about Bob Ross at the beginning and how calming his work and his videos always were, and how much I look up to him and how great. And then immediately just went into theirs. I don't know why. And then a lot of us here today are like we were talking about our New Year's resolutions, and some people were saying how they're going to start eating more healthily and less junk food. And so I drew them a burger in solidarity and some fruit as well. And yeah, I guess that's where I've just been since then, making some blueberries. More doodles. Yes, of course, more doodles. Like, doodles is the way. Okay. Quack. I set my notifications for your channel to always be on, specifically not to miss spontaneous streams. Oh, that is adorable. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, honestly. I never really like say when I'm gonna do something because a lot of the time I'm still trying to figure things out, so things are very like spontaneous. So streams, I'm trying to figure out like what days are best for everyone. So if you wanted to vote in the comments, please do, or in the chat, just let me know what days you guys like streams on. And funny video was about a guy who was drunk and he mistakes a tiger for a cat and fed him some drink, and the tiger just enjoyed it. Cat didn't do any harm to him, just enjoyed it. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I can see how you would mistake a tiger for a cat. I feel like that's quite common. I mean, I have seen some orange cats recently who do look a lot like tigers, and they're massive as well. Especially those really large cats whose breed I've forgotten, but I think Maine Coon actually. And they're just massive. You see them walking in the street and you think, is that a dog or a horse? And no, it's a cat. I tried picking one up one time because he was visiting my friend's house, and it was I couldn't pick them up. But junk food is just so yummy. It is. It's so yummy. I think I don't know. Is life too short to not eat junk food? It could be. But then again, if you are not eating junk food to better yourself and your health, go you. Like, that's amazing. It's worth it. Your health is always worth it. Whatever time is best for you. Thank you. Make time to be there, I'm sure. You guys are really like the sweetest. They're just fluffed up huge cats. They are. Exactly. They're just cats with pumped air in them. I hope it wasn't Garfield. I hope it wasn't Garfield as well. I have some music in my background. And it suddenly turned into an ad. I was like, who is speaking to me? I've been trying to be healthy in recent weeks. It's not easy. It isn't. What kind of things have you guys been doing to be more healthy? Do any of you like running or like sports or anything? I'm gonna draw some like running shoes for you guys just to inspire you even more. These ones, they've got laces. There we go. I hope this is inspirational. Is anyone going to take up running in the new year? Because I've been running for like 4 or 5 years now, and every January there are like way more runners on the road, and I love it. But then like it decreases by February. But Chad, I know you're not going to do that. You're not going to decrease your running. You're going to keep running throughout the year. Hello, Osiris! Welcome. Thank you for joining today as well. Trying to cut soda, not taking the elevator anymore, taking the long way to work, to walk more. That's amazing. Yes, walking to work, incredible, because it's like like it's 2 birds, 1 stone, that's the thing. Yeah, there we go. 2 birds, 1 stone. You're getting into work and you're spending your time like exercising. That's a brilliant idea. Trying to cut soda. I mean, you can even opt for like diet options, I guess. It's not that much better for you, is it? But small steps. Doing good. Mostly weightlifting, boxing, MMA, and combatives. Oh my goodness. You're doing it all. What are you training for? I started drinking tea for healthiness. Oh my goodness. Me too. Me too, chat. This is my cup of tea. I've had to really like cut back on coffee this year. I think I'm slightly allergic to it. I'm not really sure. It's like the more you get older, the more allergic to stuff you get. Like I was never allergic to apples in the past, but here we are, allergic to apples. There we go. So running shoes. Guys, do we have any like advice for anyone in chat as well on how to stick to your New Year's resolutions? I know it's only December. It's not even December, chat. It's 30th of November. What are we doing? I know it's November, but we're starting now. I know at the beginning of this stream I said that I'm not going to do any more New Year's resolutions, but you've put me in the mood. I've been eating more veggies and doing a little workout every day. Broccoli for life. Yes, broccoli for life. Let's draw that. Broccoli. I feel like I drew a broccoli in the last stream as well, I think. It just keeps coming up. This one, I have an idea for, and he's going to be holding a protein shake. He's a broccoli. Protein. I'm just going to write P there. Protein, you guys know what it is. And maybe like a gym bag as well. Don't you guys just love having free will? You can do whatever you want with it. Here we go. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Exactly. There's green tea, coffee, and sparkling water. Yes, there is. There's always green tea, coffee, and sparkling water. Swimming and got to standing desks to avoid spending so much time sitting down. That's amazing. Swimming is so good for you. Apparently it's good for like your entire body. And a standing desk. Yes. Actually, this one is kind of a standing desk, but honestly, chat, I walk so much, I need to sit down sometimes. I've been biking to work lately and the feeling of the wind is exhilarating. I know exactly what you mean. I did not ride a bike as a child, and I learned how to ride a bike as maybe I was like 20, late 20s, I think. And the first time I rode a bike, that was amazing. It was just like, wow, I feel so free. Because I also can't drive. Please don't judge me. You don't really need a car in London. But that's not an excuse. I will learn, chat, I promise. This is a promise to all of you. This is not my resolution though, because I don't know if I can learn in a year. I don't know. I'm a little scared, just a little scared of learning how to drive. But yeah, like being on a bike is wonderful. I rode a bike through, if you go to Vancouver in Canada, there's like a famous bike trail that you can go on. And I did that, having just learnt how to ride, and it was exhilarating. Though at the moment I am enjoying this lemon and ginger dark chocolate. You got to have some goodies on the weekends. But dark chocolate, that's really healthy. I think, what does that also give you? Some magnesium, I think, it's got in there. Don't quote me. Maybe Google this before you accept this as like truth. But I think some people take dark chocolate so that they can get enough magnesium in there. That's good for your muscles. Really, I didn't know about that. Saber Wolf, I'm not really sure that's what you were talking about there. I'm so sorry, I missed that comment. I'm playing Suzumi theme song in mind. It's constantly playing inside my head, like a thing that happens when something's stuck in the mind. I know what you mean. You guys have got the banana song in my head now. By tomorrow it'll be the first day of December. It will. Is anyone doing anything cozy for like December? Oh my god, that's my favourite broccoli. You mean broccoli? Guys, if you see a reel out in the next few weeks, you know it's going to have a broccoli in it. Okay. I don't know if I've written this. Oh, it's kind of like E. coli now, but that's okay. You know what I mean. Um, try rooibos tea. Very nice. I don't know how to say that word, but I think I've tried it. It was really popular, maybe in like 2016, because I went on this tea adventure, which is not something you say every day, but I definitely went through like the grocery shelves of like tea, and I tried every single thing. That's how I found out I was like allergic to apples as well. I wouldn't mind biking to work, but it's kind of scary here. Yes, me too. It is very it's scary here as well. Our roads are actually tiny, and you share the road with like massive lorries and buses, and it kind of becomes like a little sort of like game of Tetris. Well, not Tetris. You don't try not to back yourself in. Same. I could never manage driving, so biking was the best. Yes, it's also so good for you. Like bikes are just I don't know. They're just like one of the most amazing, I think, inventions ever. Like, can you imagine that? You just came up with a bike. I still think personally we should bring back horses. I wouldn't mind having like my own horse. Let's make that mainstream again. Please chat if you can. If you have any kind of power over this, like just go for it. If you had a horse, what would you name it and why? I don't know why, but my first thought was like raisin, like dried grapes. Just a raisin. I don't know why, because I feel like I would just get the horse that, no one else wants, because I have that thing, like if I see something that's a little bit like raggedy, they're my new best friend, and it doesn't matter. Doodle marathon vibes. It is. We're doing a doodle marathon. We're not actually running any. Have any of you actually ran a marathon before? I haven't. I'm too scared to do so. I'm scared that I'm going to take a wrong turn and end up a completely different place to where I should be. High percentage dark. I can read chat, I promise. High percentage dark chocolate has antioxidants, so it's indeed healthy in moderate amounts, but I think you should aim for like 80%. This one is 56%, which is almost half sugar. I enjoy the flavour. You know what? That is brilliant. Like, good on you. You're 56% there. Like, you've only got another like 24% to go. So, practically, like, you're practically there already. You should totally draw Kim Populari from Kif. Hello, Mao. Okay, let me look up who Kim Populari is, because I am lame. Kim Populari. Kif. Oh, this is sweet. Kif Wiki. So, chat, I think she's a raccoon. She looks like a sweet little raccoon with heels. She looks like a sassy raccoon. Oh, I didn't finish this bike. There we go. Kim Populari. Okay, how are we gonna do this one, chat? Okay, so I guess we have like some ears which have little. Oh, they look a little bit like chicken legs. There we go. We've got some. Whoops. Okay. This will sort of look like the Costco version. I apologize in advance, chat. There we go. No rounded eyes. Okay. I think we're doing okay. We're back on track. She's got small little pupils. Oh no, we don't have enough space for her nose. Okay, Chad, let's just like pretend that this line isn't there, and I think we're doing okay. Oh no. Okay, maybe I should have used a pencil for this. Okay, but this is the gist of what we're going for. That was quite intense, chat. Thanks for that, Al. Okay, let's write her name at least. Kim. Okay. There we go. Little flick at the end. Let's see what you're all saying. I wish I could bike here, but in the summer it gets up to 40 degrees Celsius. Oh my goodness. If I remember correctly, this is Mexico. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's quite intense. You wouldn't I'm not sure the bike or you will make it, honestly. I am reading it as running broccoli. Broccoli. It could be. It could be. Could be running. For a second, broccoli seemed like brocode. It's good investigative work there. Biking in 40 degrees C must be brutal. God, I know. Yes, it must be. No marathon. Well, wrong turn. No one's done a marathon. My goodness. Okay, the marathon like thing just completely skipped us. I did. Oh, someone. Sorry. Sorry, Selector. I did a half marathon once. Never again. Oh no, why? What happened? Question. Doodle. Does it have any rules or specific instructions required to draw? You mean like doodling generally? Not really. No, you just draw an impression. Like if you think of something like a cat, for example, you kind of just like let your pen go for it. Yeah, no, there are no specific instructions. Chat, do you think there are any specific instructions for drawing? I know some of you draw. I guess it just depends on like your style, like how you feel when you draw. Like, do you feel good when you do so? Does it bring you joy? And yeah, I would say just go for it. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, especially the first time you draw or the first time you doodle. I think you need to go through loads and loads of stages. And then at some point you start also developing like your own sort of style as well, which is cool. Because I think one of the best things about like art and drawing is that you get to see a part of a person in their art. So yeah, and just pick up a pen. Just get a pen, piece of paper, you're drawing. Like the line, pick joy in your doodle art. Exactly. Perfect. Just pick joy. And here it is. Let's bring it back down. Pick joy. Always choose joy. Yeah, I just draw because it makes me like I like seeing what I've drawn after I've done it. And honestly, I have been trying to expand my skill set over the last few years. And I think I'm sort of getting there. I've learnt a lot. And I've also learnt that with every new thing you start drawing, there is like 100 things to learn about it, if that makes sense. But for doodling itself, you don't need any like guidance. You just need just need joy, I feel. But like for things like landscapes, for example, there are a couple of rules. Like things that are further away are generally more blue, like blue in colour, and things that are closer towards you, if it's like grass, for example, be more rich toned, more yellow, more greeny. If you're drawing people, that's a whole different adventure. Like honestly, like sometimes portrait artists suddenly decide that they want to do a landscape, and they feel like they have to start art all over again, like learning all over again, because it's so different. Everything that you pick up or you want to draw is really like completely a different like ballpark, which is interesting because you never really like realize until you actually try it. These are mountains for anyone wondering. Not very good mountains. But yeah, I got into a little obsession about like landscapes, and I just started drawing them over and over and over again. And that is actually how like my little robot and cat series started. Howdy, fun doodles you got there. Thank you, Ankle491. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Today we're just doodling anything that pops into our minds. So if you have any like things that you want doodled, just let me know. The secret to drawing is perseverance. That's very well put. That is brilliant. Yes, perseverance, joy, passion, I think. I think honestly like a lot of stuff in life, like the key to doing, anything is persevering, isn't it? I'm currently trying to persevere on YouTube, which is why you're seeing more of me recently. Oh, I remembered the Portrait Artist of the Year, the UK TV show. One of my closest friends loves that show, and she keeps trying to get me to watch it, and I'm so bad because I still haven't seen it, but it's only because I barely watch TV. Not for any kind of health reasons or anything, I just barely have any time. But I know it's really fun, and you get to see like people just their process as well, isn't it? So that's really cool. I recently looked into the different kinds of light interaction for drawing people, and that was such a new thing for me after avoiding it for so long. Yes, light interaction for drawing people. Oh, I see what you mean. So, yeah, like controlling light in your drawing is everything as well, and also color theory. If you guys haven't tried like reading about color theory, I really recommend it. And don't worry, it's not that complicated, honestly. What you basically learn is how you can use colors to give like the impression of a light area versus a dark area. And usually, all you really have to do is have like a color wheel, and if you are drawing mostly like, for example, in blue, the opposite of blue would be like a reddish or a greenish. So you might want to draw like the shadows in like red, for example. That's just an example. But yeah, color theory is a bit of a thing to get your head around at first, but it's actually really like straightforward afterwards. And when you start putting that into your drawings, it also adds another like layer as well. So that's really cool. Have you ever done abstract art or moonlighting? Moonlighting, like in abstract art. I honestly, chat, I tried abstract art once, and my friend laughed at me, so I never did it again. What was I doing? I think I made like a geometric pattern or something like that. And they were like, what does this even mean? Like, that meme, like, what does it mean? Yeah, it was that. That situation. So never again. Would I do it? Yes, I would definitely do it if I knew what I was doing. I just feel like if I leave like a canvas so blank, I don't know if it's done or not. Like, when do you know a painting is done? I'd take a whale personally. Take a whale. Oh, to draw. Okay. Try doodling a Mononoke tree spirit. I love those. The doodle above Kim Popular reminds me of the Madagascar movie where they song I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. Oh, you mean this one? Like to move it. Yes. Oh, yes. I know what you mean. It's funny. Really, I'm sorry to hear that, but you did your best though. Thanks, guys. Don't worry, it's all good. I'm happy where I am. Abstract is fun. Get to make your own rules, which turns out to be harder than it sounds. Oh, it's true. It's very true. Like when you're inventing the wheel, it sounds straightforward. Like you just make a wheel, right? But no, you've got to like, you don't know where you set like your I guess like blueprint for your own wheel. It's really hard to come up with something, isn't it? I did several abstract art pieces once. Oh, Saberwolf, you've got to show us. Oh, it was like King Julian, that's what they reminded me of. Yeah, well, you want to go harpooning, don't let us stop you. Okay. Okay. Whale it is. Okay, chat, I need to look up what whales looks like. Look like whales. Oh, they're just so majestic, aren't they? They're kind of like the cellos of the ocean. I always see like the cello, the like the musical instrument is just such an overarching figure in like all music pieces. Like whenever a cello comes on in any kind of like music, I just feel so like looked after. I don't know why. So whales are kind of very similar. Do you think we can fit a whale down here? Probably. Let's draw a blue whale. So they've got like a long-ish, I guess, not beak, face. Any whale biologists here, I do apologise. This might not be exactly to scale or exactly what whales look like, but it's about joy at the end of the day. Okay, so they do look a little bit moody, a little bit annoyed, but you know, they're there. They all tend to have like a slight permanent frown. Okay, and then they have like these little lines underneath, like their mouths, so like the jaws. And yeah, I guess we'll just add some fins up here. Cool. Has anyone actually seen a whale before? I have not been lucky enough. It must be amazing to see them. Again, so majestic. And I love the sounds they make. Amazing. Okay. I hope that lives up to you, the chat. Idea of a whale. There we go. Looks a little bit like maybe we need to colour this iron. Yeah, there we go. I think we'll go with that. Again, these are just little doodles. Oh, my goodness, what are you guys looking? What are you guys saying? I missed so many comments. Sure thing, Paige. It's full powerhouse of artists here. Well, the cellos of the ocean, I like it here already. Thanks, Echo. Yes, I mean, we're just going all out today. I hope Captain Ahab isn't around in this chat. Fun fact, blue whales are larger than any dinosaur that ever existed, even bigger than those sauropods. Wow, that is actually a fun fact. I didn't realize that dinosaurs were not that big. Chat, how do I Google this? What do I say? How big were dinosaurs? Okay, how big were dinosaurs? Let's see. The Argentinosaurus, which was over 100 feet long and weighed 50 to 130 tons. So not much then. Well, we got here. Okay, chat. That's going on here. Well. That's brilliant. Okay, let's see. Let's add that in the corner here. Well. Okay. You guys can see that? Yes, you can. I only saw on TV and YouTube. Same, me too. I've never seen a whale in real life. Well, this is the best whale is a whale done. So thanks. Thank you. Well done. You guys just keep up coming up with more and more amazing puns. That's brilliant. What other sea creatures are you guys thinking about these days? What Roman Empire of the sea is your Roman Empire? So many whale puns. It's true. I really like anglerfish. I was so there for like, you know, the anglerfish that was like floating up to the ocean's top, and they caught it on camera, and everyone just started drawing like odes to the anglerfish. It was just so beautiful. I actually cried at that one. That one broke my heart because it was like, it was just, you know, having never seen the top of the ocean to then spending like your last day having done so. It's kind of pretty. Just wanted to go see the sunset. I actually don't remember what the anglerfish eyes look like. Oh, horrifying. Okay, let's get this one on there. Also, chat, they're tiny. They're absolutely tiny. They are so cute. I fear that I've not actually made mine terrifying enough. But they have like this little fan sort of tail coming out as well. Okay. Do they have any fins? Do anglerfish have fins, chat? I feel like I can't see any. Oh no, they do. They have a tiny one. There we go. Like a little vestigial fin. There we go. Angler fish. I love jellyfishes. Horrifying. And the males are tiny, aren't they? Yes. I love jellyfish as well, actually. It was the highlight of like my year one time. I discovered the aquarium. I know, it was way too late in my life, but I discovered the aquarium and I went for my birthday, just on my own, and I got so, like, mesmerized by the jellyfish that I feel like I spent the entire day just sat in front of one of the tanks of jellyfish. It was just the most beautiful thing. And you know how they put those like little LED lights in there as well in their tanks. And it was just so majestic. I just imagined them all like having little conversations in their heads. So going to the surface must be like the Mount Everest for anglerfish. What a legend. Yes, I think so as well. Also, the difference in pressure must be a little overwhelming, at least. I remember the anglerfish scaring the crap out of me in the horror game so much. Yeah, they're not like the easiest on the eyes. Let me Google Soma anglerfish. Oh my goodness, yes, I can imagine. This one's like extra demonic. This one has a whole face on its face of like a man. Mind you, I come in with no context here. Jellyfish remind me of movie 7 Pounds. Squishy menaces that they are. Aww, squishy menaces. They are menaces. Because they sting. I mean, fun fact, we wouldn't really be able to do a lot of science without jellyfish. There's something you guys know about green fluorescent protein. It's just what makes them glow, really. You can take that and like put it into like the DNA of cells and stuff and make your cells glow. Even if it's like a human cell, they'll glow green as well. Which is really cool because like you make the human cell like make its own green fluorescence. So it's quite cute. The whale and the anglerfish be like, oh no, broccoli again. Yeah, sorry. They prefer burgers as well, honestly. We can make a tiny broccoli here as well. Chat, do you all like broccoli? Or are we broccoli avoiders? I support that kind of genetic modification. Get me the glowing ones. Yeah, honestly, I do like things that glow. They're very sweet. I remember doing like biology at school, and we were taught about glowfish, and all I did for a whole weekend was just Google glowfish and like how to look after your own glowfish and where to get them from. And alas, there was no way for me to get glowfish, but it was very satisfying watching the movies. Yes, I like broccoli. Good. Mantis shrimps are some of the most badass sea creatures. They can punch hard enough to break a person's bones. Is that true? No. Mantis shrimps. Aren't they small? Mantis shrimps. Fact checking all of you guys. Punch, that's the first thing that comes up in Google search. Mantis shrimp punch. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous, aren't they? The mantis shrimp has one of the fastest and most powerful punches in the animal kingdom, reaching speeds of .22 caliber bullet to break the shells of its prey. Oh my god, chat, I learned so much on my live streams. That's incredible. They are badass. I think if I had to become a fish or a sea creature, I would choose to be a mantis shrimp. Either that or a whale. I think honestly I couldn't handle being a jellyfish. I need to be in control of where I'm going. I feel like the sea would just push me to wherever it wants me to go. Imagine you try to sneak in the dark and something glowing like an irradiated gold. It's true, it will make like sneaking around in the dark a little bit harder for you. The Dumbo octopus is a great goofball. Love him. Oh, I need to see this. I feel like I might have seen a Dumbo octopus. I just need to double check. Oh, wow. They're so cute. They've got little Liz, chat. Oh my goodness. That's adorable. Wait, didn't some researchers laugh at one point? Mantis reminds me of the Guardian of the Galaxy superhero movie character. Oh, I'm not familiar with that, chat. I need to get on that. Let me see. Guardian of the Galaxy. Oh no, chat. What am I doing? Mantis. I've spelled a completely weird word. Guardian of the Galaxy. Oh, yes. I see what you mean. Yes, she does. Yes, Mantis. I'm not entirely sure about this character, but is she snail? Like, I hope that's not like a mean thing to ask, but is she a snail? Species human mutate. Is mutate a species? I don't feel. Oh, chat, I'm giving off dumb right now. Let's add like a little, in the meantime, Dumbo octopus. I love their little ears. They've got gorgeous little ears. I've never seen one of these before. They've got like... Oh, it looks like the whale is sniffing its ear. If any of you have cats, you'll know that cats do this to one another as well. They just go up to like another cat and just sniff their face or their ear. It's quite unnerving. Like if I was a cat and another cat came up to me and did that, I would be a little bit annoyed. Like, why are you sniffing my ear? Okay. I feel like this page is almost done. That's right. Don't sniff my ear. Could you imagine being a seahorse? Both parents would need maternity leave, shamelessly cheating the system. Seahorse. Are they the ones that are able for the males to also be pregnant, right? Seahorse male pregnant. Ah, yes. Yes, it's true. They both can. Jedi, I mean, it's not such a bad thing. I feel like can make that happen. If any of you have like powers of the seahorse politics, if you guys like Dumbo octopus, you'd also like ducky isopods unless you hate insects. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Ducky isopods. I don't hate insects. I think I had an unlucky run-in one time with a cricket in my room. I stayed up all night, chat. It was not It's not a good night. Rubber ducky isopods. Oh, they're very sweet. If I do warn you, Chad, it is quite insecty if you don't like insects. But they do have like a little duck face. That's so sweet. I don't know, she got superpower to erase memory, make people sleep hypnotize. The octopus doing the bop to the whale. The Dumbo bop. Dumbo octopus. Okay. Right, this is our whole page so far. I think cat ear sniffing is better to what dogs sniff. True, very true. I do see, like, I love dogs, don't get me wrong. I have 3 cats myself. I've never had a dog. I see them in the park a lot and in the forest, and they sniff a lot of stuff. They sniff things they shouldn't be sniffing, let's say that. I feel like having seafood now. Sorry about that, chat. If you were thinking of eating healthily this year, can't make it to the pub this week, fellas. It's my time to be pregnant, lads. Yeah. I imagine that's how it will go. The crickets are me playing music in my room right now. It was scary, chat. It was a scary night. I don't even think it's the music. I love the sound of crickets. But what it is for me is how sudden they are. Like, one hop and they're gone. You don't know, like, where did you go? Like, where is there else to be? And why have you gone there? It is quite scary. Yeah. I would like to draw a cricket, but that's way too complex for a doodle. Maybe we could draw a little seahorse. They have like a long sort of face. Oh, chat, my Google history is a little messed up right now. It's seahorse male pregnant was the first thing that came up. Okay, so they have like a little toot at the front of their face. Oh, this one has like a little seahorse baby looking out. Amazing. This one has spikes because why not? I wonder what those spikes do for a seahorse. You know how like there's like a evolutionary advantage to most things in nature. He's a little smile on his face because he's just birthed the kid. I feel like seahorses look after other seahorses pretty well. Like, we should be more like seahorses, chat. Okay. I really love starfish. Is that weird to say? They brighten my day. Oh, you know what I really love? I love sea urchins. I've held a sea urchin before at uni. I did a really weird course, chat. I'm technically a developmental biologist, which just means like I study like the embryo. So I really should have known that seahorse males can actually give birth without having to Google that. I study embryos and like their development, and like we had one course where they just brought sea urchins in, and the professor just gave me a sea urchin to hold. And yeah, it was just the best day of my life. They're very spiky. It was like a little black spiky one, which reminds me, we need to draw the spirits of Princess Mononoke. I haven't forgotten. I did momentarily forget, I'm very sorry. Maybe by the end all the algorithm changes everything into Animal Planet. Yeah, I'm probably going to get David Attenborough for the next 10 days after this. Blobfish have such bad PR, they look fine underwater. Don't worry, darling, you look fine. Underwater. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, chat, their little noses. I bet they can like sniff colours with that one. They're like, you know, all the colours of the wind in those nostrils. They look like this outside of water. There we go. It's a very sad little blobfish. I don't think we're making the situation any better, chat. Just gonna call him Bob the Blob. Bob the Blob. There we go. Great. Okay. I think the spikes help them blend better in corals. Ah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. The spikes of the, I'm just going to call it the horsefish, the seahorse, chat. It makes them blend better in corals. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually, because the corals do essentially have quite long, not spikes, but like appendages. So, there we go. Little seahorse is just hiding now with Bob the Blob. Sea urchins, they look so radially symmetric. They do. They're gorgeous. They're really beautiful. They've also got loads of different types of sea urchins. I say they. The ocean. The ocean has loads of sea urchin types as well. Specifically, the ones that I saw was a black one. Yes, the long-spined sea urchin. They're used in science quite a lot. I think I have a feeling that their whole genome is... No, wait. They know every single cell in a sea urchin, I think. But don't quote me on that either, chat. I can't remember why we were looking at sea urchins. So seahorse got kangaroo-like pocket, is it? I think so. Yeah, that's... I mean, that's like the picture that I saw. So I'm assuming that's what they have. I'm just going to draw a little division between its spine and big belly. When you graduate, do you become a developed biologist? Like a fully developed one. You become a... Okay, on real terms, chat. You become a developmental biologist, yes. I went into like the neuroscience stream, so I'm a developmental neurobiologist. So I look at brains, how they grow, and how they don't grow sometimes. Theme music for this SpongeBob SquarePants soundtrack. Yes, Patrick Star. Let's just draw loads of little tiny Patricks all over the place. As you can see, chat, my degree truly helped me get to where I am today. Okay. Oh no, that reminds me of Squidward from SpongeBob. It kind of does. Yes, Bob the Blob. That's like seahorse side view and Bob as a front view, like the police fishes I saw on TV. Yeah, it is giving, what's it? Mugshot. Chat, what do we think about the anglerfish? Yes! Chat, what do you think about the anglerfish? That is a great point. None of you really gave an opinion. So selectile. We love anglerfish. Excellent. We do love anglerfish. I think, honestly, out of all like the gentle souls, like the gentle monsters of the sea, that one's probably the one we love most. So far, at least. But yeah, I just want a movie of the anglerfish. A movie like Flo, you know, like the cat movie. But it's just an anglerfish trying to see the sunset. Okay, We could probably try drawing some normal fish, chat. Maybe something a little more regular, you know? Like a cod. Something. Anything. Do any of you go fishing? I don't. But I do in Stardew Valley. I think I brought this up in the last live. My Stardew Valley farm was thriving off of like all the fish that I was catching. Not to boast, but you know. Okay, some more fish. I just have like a little business meeting on the side over here. Discussing chips. No fishing. Okay. No fishing, chat. Have you seen the tripod fish? It's very funky. I haven't. Tripod fish. I feel like we've just talked about fish for a half an hour, chat. Oh wow, it looks like a tripod. I hope you're all Googling along with me. There's a video on YouTube saying why it sucks to be born a tripod fish. You're not a fish anymore, you're a piece of drifting jellyfish, poisonous and worthless. That's sad. That's not me saying that, that's the video. Okay. I was Googling, can tripod fish die? Because I got the impression that they can't die. But they can. I could never get the hang of fishing in Stardew with the timing. So Tactile, you gotta keep trying. You gotta keep trying because it is the most like satisfying thing ever. Maybe what you were doing was playing on hard. Hard level, like difficulty level was high. You've got to bring it down a little bit. You've got to start off with the little fish and get yourself a mouse, like a proper mouse, not a trackpad, and just do it all day and you'll be fine. Because honestly, some of the fish are impossible, like the really special ones. Sometimes like they go up and down a bit too quickly, so you can't really catch them. But after a while, you get used to it. The only thing I could catch are colds. Bless, I'm sorry. Honestly, it's that time of year. So yeah. Hope you feel okay today. And stop catching colds, Cyrus. I think it would suck more to be a sunfish. Yeah, sunfish life is sad. Oh goodness, what is a sunfish, chat? Sunfish. And how do we know so much about sunfish? I mean, fish. Oh, worst fish ever. The pancake of the sea. One of the largest bony fish in the world. They can't swim. Oh, they can swim. So chat, why is it such a bad thing to be a sunfish? I don't understand. Oh no, people have been saying it's useless or an evolutionary mistake. Someone's desperately trying to defend the sunfish online. There's an apparent lack of defense or intelligence. Oh, my cat is quite like that. I'm gonna be honest. There's a little lack of defense in her. Like, she's excellent at, she's really good at hunting. Like, she can chase a mouse and catch it. She'll chase lasers, she'll chase anything and catch them. But it's when something's coming at her that she tends not to move out of the way. I don't think it's on purpose, chat. I don't feel like she wants to not move out the way. I think it's the thing she can't quite help. Are those the kind that hatch super small and get huge? Yeah, they give birth to like millions and then grow mega big. Aww. That's not such a bad thing, is it, Dad? Get huge. Oh, goodness. They can weigh up to a ton. Why do they get so big? Its skeleton contains largely collagenous tissue which are lighter than bone, allowing it to grow to sizes impractical for other bony fishes. Okay, so it really is just big boned. Okay. Goodness. I mean, sunfish would make a great landscape. They're so cute though. They do look slightly shocked all the time. They have like an open mouth. Oh, little chew toys. Oh no. Okay, I'm beginning to see why it's a bad thing to be a sunfish. Goodness me, they're huge. Kurzgesagt even have a whole episode on how sad sunfishes are. I'm gonna save that for later. I need to educate myself on this. All that's coming up is a poster with a sunfish and the word dumb over it. That's so sweet. Okay, Dad, let's continue. Right, so we've got a couple of fish. And, I can't swim, so it'd be fair if I went fishing, whoever pulls the other harder drowns. Me too. I can't swim either. I've tried. But my family is well known for like the ability to swim like bricks. It's called the dumbest animal alive on Cosy. I'm sure he's just misunderstood. But yeah, I think like the lack of the need to move out the way when you're being chased by something bigger than you that intends to eat you is a slight worry, to say the least. Okay. Let's make this say the words father and son. It's like the new Cat Stevens album cover. Father and son. Okay, what else should we do? Let's just draw another blueberry here, because why not? Is everyone ready for like the week ahead? I don't feel like I am, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like some weekends you need like a weekend to recover from, you know? So this is just one of those weekends where like I could really use another Sunday to just sort of recover. Because weekends are the times when like you clean everything, get ready for the week ahead, and yeah, it's hard. It's not the hardest thing ever, but you know. Okay, let's say sunfish. R. There we go, chat. I'm watching the user's avatar and it kind of reminds me of Beluga and its other characters, and I'm enjoying it. I feel like they all are here. They are here, at least in spirit. Anton, hello. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really glad that you find the videos relaxing. That's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah. Honestly, chat, I feel like I am constantly just sort of like going between chaotic and overly relaxed. And that's just how my whole personality has been shaped. So I do really appreciate you dealing with like the two extremes. I had a similar Sunday today and it barely felt like a weekend, just hectic academia stuff. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry about that. What kind of academia stuff? Are you an academic? We've got so many academics here. Yeah. Academia is very, let's say, weekendy. Like, especially, it kind of also like depends on the sort of work you do. Like, you'll end up just working on weekends as well. Sometimes. My weekends need a weekends, that's a bar. Yeah. It's true. I mean, if we ever come up with t-shirts here on chat, we can put that one on a t-shirt. There we go. I have solidified that in time now. And what we can do is put a little blobfish on it as well. Just angry little blobfish. Unsatisfied by how quickly the weekend went. There is so much internal politics in academia. I just want to teach. Oh no. I know what you mean. You just want to teach. It's true. It's true. I think, honestly, like, the nicest people I've ever met are in academia. And it's because a lot of them are just, like, running off of passion, if that makes sense. Yeah. I'm a researcher at uni, so some weekends I'm, like, pitching in for the faculty I work under. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, it's difficult. Yeah, I'm in academia too, so I get it. It's like a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of, I guess, sacrifice in order to keep things alive in academia. Because unfortunately, we can't fund everything. But everything is so important. Like, when you go to, like, conferences and stuff and you learn about people's, like, work and their projects, and you're like, wow, that's so important. Like, we should fund that and that and that. But there's like 300 projects and you can't always fund everything. Yeah, I get it. Oh no. Well, I do hope that you're able to get some like teaching in anyway. I remember you said that you're in IT, so that's really cool in itself. But yeah. Researcher. What do you guys research? What are you into? I'm glad that we're all researchers here. That's so sweet. Just like researchers discussing fish on a Sunday evening. Okay. Draw a little computer screen, I guess. Okay, I think our under ocean sort of like part of the doodle is going really well. I think, especially the blueberries, like they've just ocean blueberries. Climate modelling is a fun and interesting topic. That does sound really fun. Climate modelling. So do you run like simulations or climate predictions? Sorry, I'm in a completely different field, but that sounds amazing. You guys are so smart. I'm glad you're humouring me as well. Climate modelling just reminded me of like rainbows. There we go. I just imagined. You got it exactly right, actually. Oh, wow. That's great. I just imagined like a cloud modelling, like, you know, like in Fashion Week. There we go. Climate modelling. Just put a hat on because it's a little chilly in it. Okay. There we go. It's got little confetti everywhere. It's sort of like mist, I guess, because it's a cloud. And we can do some raindrops. It does look like the cloud is slightly like giving birth, but that's not the case, chat. Okay. This is probably the best doodle I've done today. Climate. Modeling. Yeah, that's a very cool job. How long have you guys been doing your project for? Climate modeling. Amazing. I do mostly networking focused stuff. I love it, but it's a snooze fest for the average person. That is a very fashionable car. Thank you. I do mostly networking focused stuff. Oh, okay. So like introducing people to kind of like other people. Now that's really cool. That is so needed in academia as well, especially like industry. Thank you. I do agree this cloud is very fashionable. It's raining on the one way. I love that so much. Is that a mini rainbow you just drawn? It like Earl Grant song at the end of it goes, "End of the rainbow, you'll find a pot of gold." It's true. At the end of a rainbow, every rainbow, there's a pot of gold at the end. The thing is about being at the end of a rainbow, you never truly know that you're there until you move away, I guess. So I guess you don't really know to look for the gold. Just a pain. So there's another one. I give clouds teeth usually. I just find it really funny. There we go. A little pot of gold. Can you see that, chat? Yes, you can. Just barely. I'm gold. Sometimes you just need to be playing with your labels. Cool. Yeah, I don't really do any networking stuff in my research role. I'd probably like to do more, honestly. I love talking to people. As you can tell, I'm a yapper. A shy yapper, but a yapper nonetheless. I once took a plane to Canada and I yapped to my colleagues the whole way. And it's like an 11-hour flight or something like that. And yeah, I didn't know I had it in me, honestly. Because there are days like where I don't hear myself talk. And I think that might be why, actually. So I just keep drawing cups of teas because every time I look over there, like in my room, I can see my cup of tea just sat there waiting for me. Seeing that rainbow cheese with offering gold is like Lord of the Rings golem saying my precious. Yeah, it's definitely not the most comfortable of drawings I've ever I've ever drawn. It's quite menacing. I agree. Do 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 do. Just kind of seeing how the stream is going, chat. I keep getting warnings and errors. I'm sure it's fine. Amazing. Okay, what else did we draw? We had... Oh, last time we had a lot of cats, and we have no cats this time, except for Kim Populare. I feel like we should probably add one in just for being on brand, really. If you are new here, I have 3 cats. I might have mentioned that 2 or 3 times this stream alone. But they are my family, and I don't know. I feel like you always talk about your cats if you have them. I think that's the stereotype, right? Okay, this one is Toto. There you go. Let's draw him today. He just made the doodle song. Doodle. Yes. When I get more comfortable, I start singing. So what plans do we have for the week ahead, chat? Is anyone going anywhere fancy? I'm actually going to not a concert, but like a drawing session this week with Charlie McKessie, the illustrator, my absolute favourite illustrator. I got tickets a while ago. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've been to one of his sessions before in a forest. Sometimes he does them for charity, and he is my absolute favourite, like one of my favourite people in the world, like who is more in a famous sort of like setting. And he's just like you also had like this time after the show where you were able to meet him. He did that really kindly, and I gave him something like a little like postcard, and he was just so like nice. You know, they always say like don't meet your heroes, and I have met a couple of mine, honestly, because my heroes are just kind of like almost normal people. It's not anyone like Beyonce, for example. I would never be able to meet Beyonce, and sometimes the vibe is a little bit intense, but Charlie's vibe was very genuine, and he had also like just had a lot of sadness happen in his life, so very recently to that. So honestly, I felt really bad that he was there as well. You know what I mean? You only just care. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing him on stage again. And I think there's also some people on cellos and like violins, like a little quartets, I guess that's what they're called. I say that, and I can actually play the violin chat. I've been learning since I was like 6. Not very well, not well at all actually, but nonetheless I do play, and so I should know these terms. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hopefully at some point this week. So I cannot forget to go because I keep forgetting that it's happening. Toto Africa, the cat name. Toto, my mind wanders again. Yes, that's true. I honestly named Toto. His name is Totoro, but I call him Toto for short. I named him before I knew about the song. Yeah, it was just a coincidence. A drawing session sounds really fun. Yes, it's really interesting. Basically, he gives like a little bit of a summary of his film and his book and what his characters mean to him. So that's always really lovely. And then he sort of like teaches you how to draw the mole. So his book is The Boy, the Mole, the fox and the horse. So he teaches you how to draw the mole and some cake, and the fox, he teaches you how to draw the fox. And yeah, he always tells the audience to bring in like a little notepad to draw on. So it's all very much like good fun, very beautiful time, very, very lovely man. And yeah, I just can't wait. I can't wait to see him. And I took an outdoor drawing class once. Great time. That is amazing. I love outdoor drawing classes. I love drawing classes generally. They're great. But I love just being like taught art. I don't know what it is about that, but there's something very comforting in having someone teach you how to draw. What did you draw outside? Did you draw like trees and things, or did you have a more like I guess set drawing theme? Sarah, that sounds like a lovely week. Thank you. Well, it's only 1 hour of my week, but it's what I'm going to be living for, basically, this week. The rest of the week is full of work. I'm such a fan of that film. This makes me want to rewatch it. Please do rewatch it. Have yourself a little wholesome, like 20 minutes. It's so beautiful, and I just wish I could be like a 10th of like, or even 1% of how good he is as an illustrator. My neighbor Totoro, Ghibli movie. I write Totoro and then autocorrect will write Motorola. Yes, I also call him Motorola sometimes. Yeah, it is. He is named. I think I talked about this last stream again, as well. He is named after Totoro because Totoro is such a lovely character. I've actually, if I can grab this, I've actually got a little My Neighbor Totoro right nearby. It's like a collection of like postcards. I managed to grab this in like Canada when I was there for the conference. Let me actually show you on the screen. This is what it looks like. I love this little scene where Totoro's just sleeping in like the grass. And yeah, so I called my cat Totoro because of how much my cat like looks after people, especially when they're unwell. He'll follow you around the whole time. He'll make you feel much better. He's like a comrade, He's like I don't know, he considers himself part of the group, of the gang. And if one man is down, he goes and like tries to make him feel better. We need to draw this little creature. So this is just a little flip through. I know no one asked for this, but I've just got to show you. This is the sort of thing you might see in these postcards. So yeah, Totoro basically looks after these children while their parents are unwell. And yeah, so very gentle giant. Oops, it's not completely on camera. Here we go. This is my favourite scene. Look at the art. It's just it's so normal but so like wholesome at the same time. The Boy and the Heron Ghibli movie, have you watched it? I haven't yet. I was supposed to, but I got sick the day of when I was supposed to. I haven't seen it. Is it good? Do you recommend it? Oh, the soot sprites. Soot sprites. I love them so much for some reason. Me too. I love them as well. They're just so, like, sweet. They're just eyes on, like, darkness. But yeah, this is the whole, like, whole thing in the cat bus. So yeah. I love this one where they're just on a tree. Always a good moment to share some Ghibli art. Yeah. I feel like in honour of that we need to draw a little Totoro. Cat bus, yes! Cat bus indeed. Okay, so Totoro kind of has like these little arrow ears. Also, chat, I'm gonna spill a secret here. But basically, if you come up with a character yourself, I'm gonna be very honest. It is really hard to learn how to draw your own character. And that might sound silly, but it's true. It took me forever to learn how to draw my own character. And I don't know why. But it is the way. Oh no, I've drawn these whiskers way too long. But it just is. It just is that way. I think it's like your brain is also adjusting to their proportions. Like drawing my own like robot character was so hard. It still is very hard. I need like a million different guidelines when I'm drawing him. And it's essentially just a box on a body, and that's all it is. But yeah, it's very hard. I recommend it though. Have a go at drawing like a character of your own, and see how well you draw them. Because it looks easy until you try it. We would go out to local parks and draw in forests, by streams, wherever it had some green. That is lovely. Actually, there are some forest schools here in like UK, in London at least, and you'll just see like little classes of children in the forest just playing with like puddles and twigs that they find, and you know, like making puddle soups and things like that. It's really sweet. I see them like on the weekdays if I ever go out into the forest. So I do get what you mean. That's lovely though. Did you do like loads of landscapes? Landscapes are so hard to do like live as well. Okay. So let's add in Totoro. As you can tell, I still haven't figured out how to add background music to live streams. But the moment I figure out, it's over. We're gonna have loads and loads of like music. And we'll suit it to each doodle that we do. A couple more clouds. That's a great experience for kids to get. Awesome. It is. It's really great. I often wonder like if I had a child, would I send it to them to forest school? I'm like, maybe actually. It might be really good for like development, for example. Their brain and just like being surrounded by nature in a city all the time. yeah, trying to charcoal it all up as quick as we could. Good way to learn some things. Oh, that's amazing. One really great way to learn art is to just do art as quickly as possible. Don't think about your brush strokes. Just go in with like almost instinct, and yeah, it makes I would swear by it. Honestly, it made me a better artist. I was forced to do so by an art teacher that I met, and we were doing like portraiture, and he was like teaching me how to basically like assess all of the different proportions very quickly and not think about it too much, because you can go in later and add some more detail. So that's really cool. That's a really good way of like learning how to like up your skills in art. This seems like a YouTube party where all the anime characters are invited. That's exactly the vibe I was going for. YouTube party with anime characters. I would love to do something else in these streams as well. Maybe like a game. Could we play a game? If I stream like Stardew Valley, for example, we could all have like communal chickens. How does that sound, guys? Just need to teach Toto how to play the violin, music on demand. Well, he'll probably charge us treats, but that showbiz. It's true. I do need to teach Toto how to play the violin. I've been thinking about it. Not the violin, but the piano. I have a little like keyboard, and he often just like sits at the keyboard. So I'm like, I kind of need to teach him, because it would be great if he could pay some rent. Honestly, like. He's a good cat. And also I feel like he would be able to do it. He's the kind of cat that would do it. You know what orange cats are like? They've just got the orange cat sort of software in them. Speaking of which, let's just draw him playing piano. He's got a very long arm there. But he does have quite long arms for a cat. I remember one of the very first things that I noticed about Toto is that he had really big ears and long legs. But he was just a kitten. He did grow into his ears eventually. Can call him Meowzart. I guess this is where we're going with the keyboard. Okay, let's just add in the little keys. Oh no, these keys are not looking so healthy. Chat, do any of you play an instrument? Can any of you DJ for us during the stream? Gaming would be cool. Some horror would go down a treat. Okay, chat, you clearly just want more chaos. Yes, Stardew Valley stream. Okay, I'll do it. As soon as I figure it out, which I will work on this week. Does he get curious and walk over the keys? He does. He gets curious about absolutely everything, and will walk all over them. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he thinks. I don't really know what he thinks actually. Does he know it's a piano? Does he know what power he could have by playing it? Does he play it when no one is around? These are the questions that we have. That cat playing piano like the cat from the meme, the woman yelling at the cat. Yes, at the dinner table. I love that meme. It's a good meme. It's a good soup. Here we go. We need a little sustain pedal. Chat, we're almost done with these pages. Don't think I'll have enough space for art. No, we'll be fine. Meow's art. How are we all holding up together? We've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes, chat. That's amazing. This is the longest stream so far. The minutes just fly by. I used to play the harmonica. I got it in a cereal box about 20 years ago. What do you mean you used to? You don't anymore? I love the harmonica. In a cereal box, that's so funny. You remember the cat song version, Fast and Furious song? See you again, like meow 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 meow. Yes, the Billie Eilish song. I sing it all the time, honestly. It really does. Meow 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 meow. I love that one. Okay. What else? I guess another cat. You know who I really admire? I really admire like Instagram artists who like make a living out of drawing people's cats. I think it's just the most wholesome thing. And I understand because I also want someone to draw my cats, you know? I just feel like it is the most wholesome job that you could have. One of the most wholesome jobs that you could have. Obviously, chat, all of your jobs are very wholesome. Climate modelling especially. May the emu, hello, welcome. We have a real emu among us, chat. How is it going? Yay. I feel like we've not drawn a bear in a while. It's been a whole 2 hours. I'll just draw another one. Just to keep the feeling alive of a bear. Just saying hello. Let's give this one a little tummy patch. There we go. Just some fur. It's doing great. That's so good. Oh my god, it's a cat-struck moment. It's a catastrophic. Could you draw a pseudo short from Kaju Paradise? I will absolutely try my best at doing that. Let me give that a Google. Pseudo short. Oh my goodness, this one's hard to draw. You're testing me, chat. Okay. I can try and draw like the face. I think that's a reasonable shape to draw. Let's put a pseudo short here. Okay, so we've got like a forehead moment going on here. And then some ears. And then you get like little tufts of hair. I'm trying to work out where the mouth would go. Somewhere roughly here, I think. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And I believe the eyes are roughly here. You can't quite tell if these are glasses, which I think they are. Oh, again, this is another Costco version. There we go. Do they have noses? Now I think I might have drawn the Roblox version. This will do. This will do, chat. It's a pink short humanoid. Ah, yes, yes. I think I got the right one. I think I might have just gotten a Roblox version. They're all Roblox. Oh, but they're very sweet. They're so sweet. We could have a cat drawing contest. See chat drawing Toto and Lily. Yes. Oh, you mean like chat would draw? I would love it if chat would draw. Is there a way that we could have that kind of contest? Or do you mean that we're watching Lily and Toto have a contest of drawing? Sorry, which one? Because one is going to be significantly more difficult. I don't think Lily's ever held a pen in her life. I used to play saxophone in band class. Wonder if those come in cereal boxes nowadays. That would be, yeah, quite a large cereal box. That rabbit be like the Jake Gyllenhaal Donnie Darko. I did my best. Okay, amazing. What should we say? Pseudo short. Let's write that in there. Okay. We're getting very, very close to like the end. We could send our drawings to your inbox. Okay. That could work out. I'll need to figure something out. Perhaps in the next live. So do get your pens ready. As you guys will be drawing Lily and Toto very soon. Oh, that's really sweet. I love that idea. Okay. Just another one, just to have two cats be friends with one another. Okay, I'll probably stay for another 5 minutes, but it's getting really close to my bedtime. Just kidding. I'm thinking. What else can we draw to end the stream? Should we draw an actual stream? Like a river? What makes a stream and a river a river? Is it how much water that flows? It's a stream. There we go. This is just some grass. We're really like water themed today. Not sure what it is or why. But the salmon, I can just imagine the salmon having a great time in this stream. Thanks for the stream. It's been a good time. Same, I've had a lovely time. Another good stream. Chat, you're always just the loveliest people. I very much appreciate that. Stream. There we go. Okay. Right. Is cereal soup or broth? Is the hot dog a sandwich? Questions that keep me up at night. Is cereal soup? What makes a soup a soup? Like, what is the thing that sets it apart from just water with like bits in it, you know? Let's see, let's Google what makes a soup a soup. Came up right away. The defining characteristics of a soup are a substantial liquid foundation and an intentionally combined flavours which can be served either hot or cold. So to answer your question, I do believe cereal is a soup. Is cereal a soup? No, cereal is not a soup. Oh no. While both are often served in a bowl with a liquid, cereal is typically cold sweet and eaten for breakfast, whereas soup is generally warm, savoury, and cooked from ingredients like meat or vegetables. So, chat, if you put meat in your cereal, it might be a soup. If you add some broccoli and some salt, you might get away with it. Gold stream, as the song said, at the end of the rainbow you'll find a pot of gold. Yes, there will be a pot of gold at the end of the stream. In a way, the ocean is a soup too, or is it a broth, or even cereal? Asking all the right questions, chat. Love my bean soup in the morning, coffee. Okay, it seems like we can divide the world into two things, soups and non-soups. In a way, if you also have a bath, are you the soup? Good questions, chat. Do Lucky Charms be considered vegetables? Well, they're shaped like a vegetable. If they look like a vegetable, they are a vegetable. Okay, chat, let's do this last little doodle. Is cereal a soup? Honestly. If anyone can come up with a good answer for the next stream, you will win soup. Cereal a soup. Oh, that should be a question mark. Okay. Let's do some more little bowls. And some more. Are we bags of soup? Oh no, we've gone down that hole. Okay, crazy to think we were all brought out of the primordial soup, and here we are still with an unclear idea of what soup is. It is true. It is true. Are we bags of soup? I feel like we might be a bag of soup. Although, I mean, the soup... Okay, chat, the soup is in the veins, right? Or is it? Maybe. No, but there must be vegetables, and if you guys are not eating vegetables, we're not soup. Crazy to think we were all brought out of the primordial soup, and here we are still with an unclear idea of what soup is. I think it's hard to know where we've it's hard to know where we've ever been. where we've come from. It's just one of the unanswered questions. And with that, Chad, I think we need to like end the stream. But we have bones, so would we be a broth? Is this like that song, Are We Human or Are We Dancers? Yes, it's exactly like that song. Are we human or are we soup? We would be a rather thick soup. Yes. It would, yes. Well, we have bones, so would we be broth? I think... I'm not going to entertain this any longer, chat. We are not soup. Mary, thank you for putting a smile on my face. Have a lovely day. You too, chat. You all made my day amazing. I've had a lovely time. You've made... How long have we been online for? We've been live for 2.5 hours. We've made this art. We've made all this together. Just a little recap again. We started off talking about Bob Ross and landscapes. Somewhere in the middle, we started talking about broccolis and whales, which brought us into a whole adventure in the underworld of the ocean. We talked about the father and son new CD cover of the seahorse, and Bob the Blob. Let's not forget Bob the Blob, and how Bob the Blob actually looks fine underwater. And sunfish, still debatable, I feel. We have a cloud modelling on the runway. Totoro came up. I'm going to teach one of my cats how to play piano. And we've ended on a very nice note of, is cereal a soup? And I think with that, I have to wish you all a good night. I hope you have a lovely time. I will be back at spontaneous times for the time being. But I am looking at a Wednesday or a Thursday, so do let me know which ones you guys prefer. And I wish you a wonderful week ahead. And yeah, bye everyone. Take care. See you soon. Good work, everyone.